It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, WISPA, condone that. Is that what you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he could stay there. He could stay there. What sexual orientation? I see a dick. It lets me know he's a man. He is not a female, sweetie. Okay? Girls down there, other women who are highly offended for what they just saw. And you did nothing. Absolutely nothing. In fact, you sided with him. So WISPA is in agreement with men that just say they are a woman and they can go down there with their penis and get into the women's section. Is that what you're saying? What really? What law?
POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes. They go, ooh la la. She go, ooh la la. We go, ooh la la. They go, ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Enough. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, people? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then please come on in. Over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. I'm about to go to the gym in a minute. If that sounds like something you can rock with, then before you exit left, kindly hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, and you've been rocking with the channel, thank you. But you know how we do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game, people. We in the end game because that building, that condo that collapsed in Florida, I think they up to 32 people now that's found, accounted for, that's dead. And there's still like 100 and something people that's unaccounted for. And with them knocking down the other building, with the hurricane and the storm and all that coming, you know, days going by, no water, debris and all that, the chances are those people is probably finished. So let's pray for them. Let's pray for their families, the one that's alive, and condolences to them. It's unfortunate when stuff like this happens. We also in the end game because apparently Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck was back together. What? Like, all right, if it's working for you, then it's working for you, right? Like, who are we to judge and say who should be happy, who should be with who, and who really cares? I'm just really surprised that he took her back. Like, I'm not really surprised for her going back to him, but I'm surprised he was like, come on in. You know what I mean? For him, come on in. He can have anybody he wants. You know what I mean? High value, got money, established, well-known. You know, she is too, but it's a lot of young joints out there. I wonder why. We also in the end game because last night Chris Paul went crazy. After scoring 0 in the first quarter, still dropped 32, 7 and 9, something like that. He balled out, and Giannis played as well. I was actually surprised to see Giannis. I thought he was going to at least take off till they got to game 3. Like, all right, we'll forego the 2 games in Phoenix, come back home with the Milwaukee crowd going crazy, and then show up. But he showed up, showed out, still scored 20, I think 11 and 7. Like, he went off almost. Still didn't really look like the Giannis, MVP Giannis. I mean, he didn't favor the leg But they already kind of got it like Chris Paul going to win the MVP. They're going to win the finals. And, you know, like the Suns fan that beat the dude up that was trending, Suns in 4. I don't think it's going to be Suns in 4. I think it'll be Suns in 6, maybe even 7, if Giannis could, you know, get over the injury, get back into playing. They said he had a week off, you know, since his last game action. And like I said, he looked pretty all right. He didn't look like he was settling for the jump shot. He went to the rack a few times. He fell, and you watching on eggshells like, is he going to re-injure or, you know what I mean? And then Chris Paul looked like he injured his hand at the end. What's her name? Malika Andrews. She was asking him, like, how's the hand? And, you know, he was like, what you talking about? And we see Malika Andrews, because they replaced Rachel Nichols, because she was supposed to have the coverage of the finals. But we know, you know, when people listen to your private conversation, I know a lot of people was getting on her, getting on Perkins, getting on Richardson, Jeffrey Richardson that be. But really, nobody really talking about like, yeah, that was a private conversation. Shouldn't matter what she said. And I'm all for the full transparency, but imagine if it was your conversation. Shit you say behind closed doors, and we was all ears, and you was talking some crazy shit. Well, she ain't even really say nothing crazy to me. But I get it. I know why the people is in the uproar. They mad. Kill, kill, kill. Fire, fire, fire. And then you see a couple other guys. They're like, well, she getting old anyway. You know what I mean? The crow feet's starting to show. So we need some new blood. And we don't mind looking at Malika. You know what I mean? Malika look good. You know what I mean? So let her rock out. I think it's going to go 7, though. But y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see the title. So a spa out in Cali. I think it's a WISPA or whatever. Apparently a transgender dude or a guy that identifies being transgender, want to be a woman, but didn't get the surgery, didn't get the chop it off yet. Is straight up in the hot tub, like going to get in the water, go and make me sweat, go and make it cooler. Eddie Murphy from Saturday Night Live for you old heads in the back. Make it cooler, like, you know what I mean? Go and make me sweat. Is in the hot tub, standing up, showing all his glory, like got his dick out. His kids in there, his women in there, like he's in the women's section. He's not just in the hot tub, he's in the women section. Kids is in there, ladies is in there, and he a whole man with a whole penis, like it ain't nothing, like, you know what I mean? Like we just living our best life, like it's 1999. We partying like it's 1999, not giving a fuck. And I'm just saying, what? I wouldn't be happy with this. And as you can see from the video before the intro, POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal shamo. That video is out, by the way. Criminal Minded featuring your boy, famous AAA, Bombs on the Beat. Go check that video out. You can see she's clearly not happy about it. She stood her ground and she was with the shits like, yo, this is not acceptable. And it shouldn't be acceptable to us or the LGBTQI and all the other letters that go along with that community. Like, this make y'all look in the bad light. Oh, because it is perverts, that's not none of that. Like, it's just regular perverts. So you know what? I feel like today I'm going to identify as transgender woman. And I'm going to just go on the woman's side and, you know, take my Speedos off, put some lotion on, some baby oil, and get in the hot tub with other women around. And they said this is not his first time doing this. So it's like, you as the spa, why are y'all letting this happen? And what laws is justifying y'all allowing this to happen? And people shouldn't be outraged? I mean, like, even lesbian women that I know that, you know what I mean, that like women, they don't want to see no transgender dude coming in with his dick out. They ain't gonna want to see that. Kids shouldn't be subjected to that. And I know if it was me and my kids or one of my nieces, you know what I mean, my little cousins in there, you know what I mean, or whatever, they was in that side and they came, Uncle Leon, yeah, Uncle Leon, not POPAVIST, like POPAVIST TV. Uncle Leon on the back line, like some guy just came in here and flashed us. I'll probably come out the men's side ready to jump into action. Like, what's going on? And this is the slippery slope, the door that we leave open when you allow stuff like this. Soon as they was saying, like, yeah, it shouldn't be no separation. Like, if you transgender, you should just be able to go in wherever you want. No, it shouldn't be that. Shouldn't be that. And it shouldn't even be an uproar about the people like myself that's saying that it shouldn't be that way. Go in the men's bathroom, go in the women's bathroom. Go 2 separate exits. I've been in the spa plenty of times, and I'm sure y'all have too, for those that been in the spa. The women go on the women's side so they can get dressed in peace, and the men go on their side so they can get dressed in peace. Come out, and then you enjoy the festivities of the spa. Why are you in our side? Showing your dick and there's kids and all that in there. That shit is crazy. And this is, again, the slippery slope, the door that's open for anybody that just feels like, you know what, I feel like a woman today. I just feel like I'm in my feminine energy today. I'm going to put some Speedos on. I'm going to go to your local spa. I'm going to identify as transgender, go through the female side, and then just be up in there with my dick out, swinging, balls hanging everywhere, listening to Future. Yeah, and come on in. Like the channel, come on in and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, they just come on in. Ladies, come on in when you're here sipping Mai Tais, drinking Moscato, and we chilling. How you doing? How you doing? Like, that shit ain't gonna fly. And what's happening is gonna be violence. And then there's gonna be somebody in cuffs coming out like, I know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. Because you was just trying to go have a spa day and you had to whip somebody's ass. You know what I mean? And now you being taken out in cuffs because some pervert, some freako, some weirdo want to come do some fuck shit like this because he see a little small crack. See my eye? Yeah, a little small crack. And the shit that y'all saying is that y'all about. That's a bad look on the LGBT community. It's a stain on y'all because there's going to be people that's not gay, that's not queer and all this other shit, that's just doing it because they perverts and they weirdos. Oh, like when you at the gym. Separate sides, because I know when I'm at the gym, that's motivation. We just spoke about that. Yeah, hip-hop, sports, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. Yeah, staying in shape, staying healthy, living your best life. Without health, you have nothing. I don't care if you have $1 billion. Unless you can take that $1 billion and get you a brand new body, brand new organs, and everything is back to you, then your health is the first important thing. Then after that is the money. So we over here, we try to stay healthy and we try to stay looking our best self for our age. Right. That part. We be in the gym when I'm working out with the fellas, looking at the joints with the booties and all that. Booty. Rocking everywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, you know, ladies come, they want you to look too. I mean, some shit is club outfits. It's not even regular workout outfits. But that's another story. The point is men's going to look. Like, she got a nice ass, I got to look sorry. Like Kanye, yeah, like pulled up in my other, and I talked about this in the other video, exactly. That part. Scorpios, we the best. So I can just only imagine when you saying it's open for free and we can go in the women's locker room. You know, I mean, you seen Revenge of the Nerds, you seen Goonies. Oh yeah, because the people that don't really have access like that, they got to do freaky shit like look through the peephole, stand outside your window, do all type of freaky shit just to get a little peek at some buns. So now you saying all I got to do is say, oh, I'm transgender? How you doing? I'm a woman. And then go in the women's locker room and then in the spa and all that with kids and women? Do you think people is not going to do that? That's what I'm at. Well, what was your response? What? Oh, right. All type of lawsuits and all type of shit going to be coming out of this. So I just thought the story was very crazy. And we probably going to see more of this. What's your thoughts on it? If you was the lady that's in the beginning of the clip and you was in the hot tub with your daughters and all that, and some dude came in there with his dick out talking about he was transitioning to being a woman, how would you feel? Like, I'm sure you would feel violated and like, this is unacceptable, like she did. I feel that way and I wasn't even there, and it wasn't even my nieces and, you know, or my little cousins. It's like, damn, this shit is crazy. We're going to see more of this in the future, I'm sure. Because how could you not? You opening up the door. You opening the floodway, you know, the floodgates for people to do fuckery shit like this. You already know, over here we doing full transparency. Yeah, that means, y'all know what I'm going to say. Exactly, that part. It's your boy, POPAVIST. You now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted. So sometimes we might veer off. We authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.